Hi everyone, this is Diane at the Picket Fence Greenhouse and Gardens. Today, I hope you're having a good day. It's January 31st, 2011, and in front of you today we have a variegated jade vine that I grew from last season in the greenhouse. I think there's probably about 3 plants in here, but as you can see, look at it, check that out. This is a succulent vine, which is very unusual to me. It's got really thick, fleshy, shiny leaves. I'm going to bring you in and show it to you. But today we're going to do some propagation. I am going to try to start some of these of my own, and we'll see how that goes. I haven't done it before, but the biggest thing I think is once I cut them, I need to let them heal over a day or so, or maybe a little more, and then I'll plant them in some peat and vermiculite soil. So let's just see how that goes, but I'll get you a close up here, and I will take some cuttings off and show you how I do that, okay? All right. Okay, we got a close up here, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? As you can see, you can really see the variegation here, and it's just, I love this vine. It's very unique, and we are going to propagate it today. Alright, I got some dry leaves. I let it get a little dry now. Even though it's a succulent, they got to have some moisture. Okay, it doesn't look too bad, but I notice I have a few dry leaves on it, but we'll clean them up. But watch me here as we're going to do some cutting. I might do some trimming too, just to kind of make this a little pretty. But as you can see here, what I'm going to do is I'll just cut them. I'll cut that bottom leaf off, and I am going to let this just kind of sit for a day. Being a succulent, it'll be just fine. Okay. So we'll do these. Look like they're pretty. They're nice, and they're not real new growth. They're not flimsy growth. So I think they'll be just fine for what I'm trying to do here today. But this one here can handle some pretty good lighting. As you can see, look at this. This is putting her all white on this plant. It's usually a green and white variegation, but this is really kind of cool. I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to try to make some just out of this color. I think it's really unique. But check that out. That'll be a nice little cutting. I'll probably pull a few more leaves off the bottom there when I plant them. But as you can see, this isn't it isn't a hard process. It's not hard at all. And I'm going to go ahead and go through this and do some more cuttings. And I won't show it all because it's going to take me a little time. And I'll come back and show you what I got, okay? All right. Okay, I got my cuttings all completed. And I just want to give you a little close-up of the variegated jade vine, if you can see it. These got kind of a reddish branches on them, stems I should say. Very pretty. I tried to choose some of the thicker cuttings, you know, the branches, because I think they'll root the best. And I tried to get them about 4 to 6 inches long. And I'll show you, I'll bring you over here. It looks like I have quite a few, okay? I'm going to let them sit a day. And tomorrow I'm probably going to I'll be planting them in some soil, okay? Again, this is the variegated jade vine. Very unique, very beautiful vine. It really, this taking cuttings off of this vine is really going to help the vine in itself do better. It's going to start some new growth, and it's just actually really, really good for any plant. Okay, so I'm excited to try them. Keep following, and tomorrow we will be planting this one in the soil. All right, until then. Okay, we're gonna be doing the variegated jade vine. Yesterday I did some cuttings off of older jade vine that I grew last year. Okay, and I brought it in as a house plant. Today we're going to put them, I'm going to try a couple different things. I'm going to root in some sand, and then we're going to root in some peat and vermiculite soil. I want to see which one does the best. I've heard a lot of people do root in sand. It's supposed to help cut down on disease problems. So let's just see how that works. I am going to be using a rooting hormone a little bit too, dipping them in the rooting hormone, and we're going to get started here. Alright, so we're going to get started on the variegated jade vine. Just want to show you how many cuttings I have for propagation. I hope I can get some to root. I think it will be hopefully successful. I'll let you know how that goes. But let's get started.